Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So you're going to be seeing here is only two Liberals, two or three I think, that wants Justin Trudeau to stay in power. And the rest are telling him to resign. So hopefully we get a election here. We need one. We need one bad, Canada. Please like and subscribe. Pierre Polyev for PM. And here we go.
I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that.
How do you deal with Trump when you can't even deal with your own caucus?
So we'll make sure that we focus on what matters for Canadians.
What matters to Canadians? What matters to Canadians is that Trudeau is gone. Is that a priority for you?
Time to buy more popcorn.
But do you think you want to watch? You do. You think he should stay? Do you still have confidence in the Prime Minister? Do you still have confidence in the Prime Minister?
Comment est-ce que le Premier ministre peut rester comme ça en poste?
C'est sa décision. Ça a toujours été sa décision.
So I think it's those three. Wait, just wait. There's more coming. Oh, it's going to be nuts. Just wait.
But you have confidence in him?
Wait, I do.
What about in English?
I don't.
Do you have confidence in the Prime Minister?
I have confidence that he'll always do the right thing.
What do you think is the right thing? What's the right thing?
Sir?
Well, that's really something that we're going to canvass in there.
Is it resigning?
Huh?
Is it resigning? Is resigning the right thing, sir?
Well, that's a discussion we have to have in there, guys.
But when you say
Yes, resign now.
canvas, does that mean you expect there to be some sort of vote on his leadership tonight?
No, I don't know what to expect.
Okay.
What does the right thing mean to you?
All right.
Mr. Hardy, sir, I didn't catch everything. So, did you say you do still have confidence in the Prime Minister?
I have confidence he'll make the right decisions.
Meaning what?
Meaning that, I can't really get a ton, deep into this at this moment. I think we just need to simply, hear what the room has to say and see what happens next. We might have more to say after. Okay?
Is he really just a gimmick? Pardon me? Do you have confidence in the Prime Minister?
He is the Prime Minister, so.
But that doesn't mean you have confidence in him, do you?
He is the Prime Minister, so.
So that's not a yes or no answer?
Do you think he should stay Prime Minister?
Well, let's see what's happening here, but he is the Prime Minister right now.
Should he step down as...
His own team don't even fucking want him. Just resign. Do us all Canadians a favor. Do the whole world a favor. Just resign and call an election.
We're going to have a National Caucus meeting, and let's see what...
What do you plan to say?
Minister Freeland, or Ms. Freeland just went in there. What do you think she's in there for?
I have a great relationship with both Minister Freeland and the Prime Minister. I respect them both a lot. And, they serve the country well, and Christy is a great person. Thank you.
Nice start.
Mr. Do you have confidence in the Prime Minister?
I do. I have no other comment. Thank you.
What are you expecting from this meeting?
We'll see.
Mr. Collins, what are you going to say to the Prime Minister tonight?
I love this one. Watch this one.
Resign.
Nailed it.
So you should resign?
What's your message? What's your message to the Prime Minister?
Why go public?
Loaded question today, isn't it? What I will tell you is I'm very disappointed that Chrystia Freeland has left the cabinet. I have
We're not.
tremendous amount of respect for her.
Bye-bye.
And I have a lot of confidence in her abilities. I think it's a huge loss for Canadians at this time.
No, it's
And I
not.
wish her the very best.
What do you make of her reasonings? What do you make of what she said?
It's not a big loss for Canadians. Trust me on that one. It's a bye-bye.
Letter and why she resigned.
I haven't spoken to her personally, so I only know what she's already written and disclosed. But I do believe that she felt very strongly about the job that she was entrusted to do. And I think she felt that she wasn't given the liberty at this stage to do it in a way that she felt was
Can the Prime Minister
necessary.
Do you believe
Can the Prime Minister stay on?
It's going to be the Prime Minister's decision, not
Do you want
mine.
him to resign?
Do you still have confidence in the Prime Minister?
Excuse me, folks. You can just make some way.
Do you want him to resign?
Excuse me, folks. If you can just make some
Excuse
way.
me, folks.
Excuse me,
I'm
folks.
trying to
You
get
can
into
just
a
move
meeting
back.
here.
Do you still have confidence? We just need to make some space, please. Should the Prime Minister make some space? Do you still have confidence in the Prime Minister?
I'm not even sure who's talking to me.
Mr. McGinty, it's
Are you
our
gonna step down
understanding
so
that
Mark
you were
can-
asked, it's our understanding that you were asked to resign in order to give Mark Carney a place to run. Is that correct?
That's absolutely false.
And will you
That's
give him
absolutely
space?
false.
You weren't asked?
I'm looking forward to representing my constituents.
Do you
as
have,
I have been
were you asked?
for the last 21
Were you
years.
asked to resign?
Absolutely not.
Were you asked to take a different job?
Absolutely not.
Okay, and do
I'm
you
looking
think,
forward to, there's a lot of hearsay, a lot of speculation, a lot of gossip going on. You'll forgive me, I think this is going to my 40-hour week this week at a skiff looking at some pretty important security and intelligence issues. That's what I'm focused on. Plus my constituents.
do you think the Prime Minister should resign?
I think the Prime Minister should look at what he's doing, look at the caucus, meet with us, have a discussion, and we'll see where we get to.
What are you going to raise in there?
But it's an
I'm
open
gonna
question
listen.
then. It's for you, it's an open question then.
I'm going to listen to what the Prime Minister, what my colleagues have to say. I'm sure my colleague, Minister Freeland, made a very difficult decision. I respect her for it. That's not an easy thing to do. But what I really keep focused on, folks, is 41 million people. That's who we are here for. That's what I got elected to serve. That's what I'm doing here after 21
what
years.
is the Prime
Canadians right now?
That's what I'm doing here after 21 years.
What is the Prime Minister's path to staying on though right now?
Well, the Prime Minister can continue to work hard to earn the trust of the caucus, of his colleagues, of the Canadian people.
You'll never earn the trust of Canadian people. No. Resign and call election now.
Lots of progress.
But if he can't govern the party, how can he govern the country?
You have to ask him that.
It's this way. It's this way. The meeting's this way.
Appreciate it.
Freeland said that
Do you think he should stay on though,
the
Mr.
economy. Is
McGinty?
that fair?
I didn't
Is
hear a
it
word
fair
you
when
said.
Freeland says your government's mismanaging the economy?
I'm going into a caucus meeting.
What do you want to hear from him?
Whatever he wants to tell us.
Do you think he should stay as Prime Minister?
I'm trying to get into a caucus
Why are
meeting.
you not? How do you think he's questioning?
Is the GST just a gimmick? Is the GST rebate just a gimmick?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Can I go back a tiny bit? Whoever's there? Is that Ian? Whoever's back there, thank you.
Right now he's in that room talking to his idiot partners, the caucus people. Hopefully he comes out and just says resign. Like, just get over and done with. You're no good. We don't want you. The whole world doesn't want you. Just hit the bricks. Hit the bricks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Je garde mon opinion à l'intérieur, pas
Est-ce
ici.
que vous avez confiance envers M. Trudeau? Pourquoi est-ce que vous répondez pas? Pourquoi est-ce que vous répondez pas?
Tu penses que j'ai peur de vous?
Non, mais
Is the Prime Minister staying? Mr. Gilmore?
Monsieur Seri, est-ce que le Premier ministre doit rester? Est-ce que le Premier ministre doit rester? Monsieur Miller, est-ce que vous pensez que le Premier ministre doit rester? Vous n'avez pas d'avis?
Whoever's here, you gotta let me get through.
Est-ce que le Premier ministre doit rester?
Do you still support the Prime Minister?
Est-ce que vous appuyez le Premier ministre?
Est-ce que le Prime Ministre
Est-ce que Monsieur Trudeau peut rester?
fait une apparition au caucus? Comment ça s'est passé?
Est-ce qu'il peut rester?
Est-ce qu'il demeure, M. Champagne? Est-ce qu'il demeure?
Laissez-le parler. Monsieur Trudeau reste en poste.
En poste. Alors, pour nous, ce qu'on doit faire maintenant, c'est de se préparer de la meilleure façon pour défendre l'intérêt des Canadiens, l'intérêt des travailleurs et l'intérêt du pays. Alors, c'est ça qu'on va focaliser dans les prochaines semaines.
Est-ce qu'il demeure? Est-ce qu'il va rester, M. Champagne? Monsieur McKinnon, est-ce que Justin Trudeau va demeurer chef?
Je ne discute pas de rencontre de caucus.
Mais les Canadiens veulent savoir.
Je ne discute pas de rencontre de caucus.
Is the Prime Minister staying?
Mr. Casey, is Prime Minister Trudeau staying on as leader?
It's Pulaski, but...
Pulaski, sorry. You look like Sean Casey.
Yeah, I know.
So what's going on?
What I learned is that it's a week before Christmas, and as my mother used to say, enjoy this Christmas because you're not going to get it back.
Et M. Trudeau, qu'en est-il? Est-ce qu'il reste?
Monsieur Trudeau, c'est mon chef. Monsieur Trudeau va sortir lui-même.
Il va venir nous parler?
Il a fait...
Mais Noël s'en vient, c'est
Mais
une semaine.
M. McGuinty, il a fait Madame Bibeau, pensez-vous qu'on a
est-ce que
tourné
M.
la page?
Trudeau va rester?
On a tourné la page. Il nous parle pas.
Je ne sais pas si vous m'entendez, mais c'est très serré ici. On a de la difficulté à bouger et on tente de parler au plus de ça.
Is the Prime Minister staying on? What's your
Is the Prime
understanding
Minister
leaving
staying
this?
on, sir?
Is the Prime Minister
You still
staying
have
on?
confidence?
Monsieur Trudeau. Were you satisfied by that?
Avez-vous encore confiance?
Are you satisfied by that meeting? Do you have confidence?
Is the Prime Minister staying on? Can you clarify?
Nobody's talking to nobody.
Is the Prime Minister saying whether he's staying? Were you satisfied with what you heard from the Prime Minister? Did the Prime Minister indicate what he's doing? Is he staying? Were you satisfied? Well, you came late.
I got at the end, and because it's my birthday today, I walked in, and the Prime Minister started singing happy birthday to me, so that broke up the meeting.
Okay, well, do you want the Prime Minister to stay on?
Absolutely. He'll stay in as long as the Canadian people want him to stay on.
We don't want him on. Just get the hint. We don't want him. Call election.
Very good reminder.
Of course
I do. I answered on the way in. I saw confidence.
Is he going to stay? Is he going to stay on?
Did he say the Prime Minister? What do you understand about support the Prime Minister?
We were not.
Merci. Bonsoir.
Les conversations au caucus restent au caucus.
Et pour les Canadiens, ils veulent savoir si M. Trudeau va rester.
Est-ce que vous lui faites encore confiance? You still have confidence in the Prime Minister, Mr. Sir John?
Yes? Does he have the full confidence of the caucus?
He has the confidence of the
Was
caucus.
he asked to leave by any
Did
member
people
of the
ask for
caucus?
him to step down in that meeting?
What stays in caucus stays in caucus.
Madame Diab, est-ce que vous avez confiance en Premier ministre Trudeau? Est-ce qu'il a votre confiance? Oui ou non?
Was a pretty stark
sharp condemnation of the government's policy and approach?
Well, for the reasons I just said. I think he has the confidence of the caucus. I mean, Minister Freeland made a decision, and I respect her. Let me just say very clearly, I have the utmost respect for Chrystia Freeland. She's been my friend, is my friend, and I think she did a great job as finance minister.
No, she didn't.
Did she speak there tonight?
I'm not talking about.
What do you make of her? What do you make of her showing up to caucus?
Good for her.
Was
I
it?
think that's fantastic that she showed up.
Was
She's
it?
a member of caucus. She's proud to be a member of caucus. And that's why she was there.
Sorry, what was the purpose of the meetings today then?
Well, we're going to be leaving for 6 weeks. We adjourn tomorrow. We're not having a caucus meeting on Wednesday.
Can you clarify
I
though?
do lots of things that aren't on my agenda.
Clarify though, was it a misplay of the Prime Minister to tell his finance minister 3 days before she's to table his
I don't know what he told the finance.
She said
Well, she
what
said
he
in a
said in
letter
the
that
letter
he
today,
was
right?
being
She told you all why. She said he told her Friday.
Well, then
He
you
wanted
should-
her
then
out
you
of
should
the
be talking
job.
to her, not me.
But why
But
would
what
the
do
Prime
you,
Minister?
was that
tell you
good
what I
enough
think.
for you?
Why
Is
is
that
that?
explanation?
Does that show good judgment from the Prime Minister?
Does what show good judgment?
The fact that he decided to tell his finance minister he was going to fire her before expecting her to deliver the fall update.
We all serve at the pleasure of the Prime Minister. That's nothing that...
But is there a point?
Did she speak in there, Mr. Phillips?
As I said, I'm not telling you what happened in the
What did the Prime
But is
Minister
there a
say
point
about
where
his
there's too
future?
many crises that the Prime Minister needs to go?
Prime Minister said in his future that he's going to meet with some people tonight, and he's looking forward to the Christmas party tomorrow night.
Do you understand he's staying on as leader? What's your understanding?
Christmas party? You're kidding.
Kenneth, before we stay on, you were one of the ministers who was rumored to maybe resign today. Are you staying in cabinet?
I'm of course in cabinet. No, of course I'm in cabinet. I'm just not at this time. Look, there's a lot to take in today, and so at this moment I'm not prepared to say anything.
But you're waiting
your future though?
He might be resigning. Oh, can he go? Please let it come true.
I'm here for the long run.
What about the Prime Minister? Should he be here for the long run?
No.
Your concerns in the letter today, sir, have they changed in the last 15 meetings?
James Maloney says that Cox is united behind the Prime Minister. Is that correct?
No.
He says that. Can you just pause for a second to explain?
Can you describe what
Can you
happened?
describe this meeting? Can you characterize the meeting?
Thank you.
I'm not going to breach confidentiality in terms of what happened in caucus, but I can say we're not united. There's still a number of our members who feel we need a change in leadership. I'm one of those. We fear what a Make Canada Great Again agenda from Mr. Poilievre means to our constituents. And I think the only path forward for us is to choose a new leader and to present a new plan to Canadians with a different vision.
How many